thought faith would make me fearless. I thought courage would sound loud. But when God called me forward, my knees were weak, my voice was low, and all I had was one trembling yes. I stood where comfort ended, with questions in my eyes. The road ahead was narrow, and I could not see the signs. I asked the Lord for confidence. I waited to feel strong, but strength did not arrive that day, and fear was holding on. I said, Lord, I may stumble, I may cry before I'm through. I cannot promise perfect steps, but I can walk with you. Then something moved inside my heart. The fear was still in place, but it no longer had the right to make my choices every day. God did not ask for thunder, He did not need a perfect sound. He only asked if I would trust Him when my courage could not be found. I said yes while my voice was shaking, yes while my heart was afraid. I did not know where the road was taking me, but I knew who had called my name. My hands were weak, but His hands held me. My steps were small, but they still moved in faith. I said yes while my voice was shaking, and God made a way through my yes. The first step was not mighty, no choir began to sing. The sky did not break open, I did not feel a thing. But one small act of trust became another step, and every mile behind me proved the Lord had never left. There were days I almost turned around, and nights I missed the past. I wondered if my little faith was ever built to last. But grace was not behind me, waiting for me to fall. Grace was walking next to me, still answering every call. I learned that being brave does not mean fear is gone. It means you keep on moving, because you know who leads you on. A trembling voice can worship, a tired heart can choose, and God can build a testimony from the yes you thought too small to use. Was your voice still shaking? Yes, but you answered Him. Were you sure about tomorrow? No, but you trusted Him. Did you walk without fear? No, you walked by faith. Who was holding every step? The Lord who made the way. I had no mighty courage, but you gave Him what you had. I only brought one little yes, and heaven called it faith. God, can you use a trembling yes? God, can you use a trembling yes? Listen, you do not have to wait until your hands stop shaking. You do not have to sound like the strongest person in the room. If God is calling, bring Him the courage you have today, even if it is only enough to whisper, "Yes, Lord." Faith is not always a shout. Sometimes faith is a shaking voice that still refuses to say no. My yes was weak, but His promise was strong. My road was dark, but His light led me on. I did not walk because fear disappeared. I walked because the Lord stayed near. Now every scar along the way reminds me what His mercy made. A trembling voice, a willing heart, and one small yes that made a start. So say yes when you cannot see. He is already on the road. Say yes when your strength is small. He will help you carry the load. We may tremble, but we will still obey. My voice was not strong. My answer was not loud. But God heard my yes, and that was enough.